What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000, I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to NightZero, word that I can't pronounce, a brand new grid-based strategy RPG hero collector that just came out a couple of days ago. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below. So let's go ahead and start this video off as we always do, because you all know a hero collector can truly only be as fun as the heroes that you can collect, and here are the heroes that I've collected thus far, starting off with my girl Amaterasu. This is a character that I knew I had to have when I was re-rolling. Now, this game is doing the practice that I at its core, it's a fantastic practice, but I do think it's silly. But this game does have the feature where you can re-roll your multi-pools constantly. So the first time you can re-roll 10 times, and the second time around you can re-roll 30 times. So if you're looking for a specific SSR or an SR character, chances are you will be able to find it. Now, like I said, I do like the practice. I think the practice is good. I think it's pro-consumer, but at the end of the day, I do find it a bit silly. Just give people a selector ticket. Just call it good. Like, allowing people to re-roll 30 times, like I said, it's good on paper, but just give people a selector ticket. This game goes as far as to say, if you don't get the character that you want after 30 pulls, just delete your account and start over. Just give me a selector ticket. Why do I have to go through all that trouble, re-rolling, deleting my account, doing that whole rigmarole, when you guys can just give me a selector ticket? But I digress. Like I said, I do still think it's a pretty cool practice. Now, does this game earn the coveted, it's not that coveted, the coveted FG3000 stamp of approval when it comes to heroes that you can collect? Yes, it does. I love the characters in this game. We got Kali here looking good. I already talked about Amaterasu. We got Tsuyomi and Susanoo's in this game as well. So I'm trying to get the whole collection. Trust. Very nice. So here are a few more of the characters that I have unlocked. These are some 3 stars here. And as you guys can see, they are based on, you know, mythical creatures and lore and gods and things of that nature, dragons, all of the above. So I do like having, you know, taking that, we got Poseidon here as well. I do like taking characters that are known from, like I said, I do like when they take characters from mythology and gods and things like that and kind of reimagine them. So yes, absolutely, this game does earn my stamp of approval. So let's move on to combat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I just finished my exploration mode. We'll talk about what that is a little bit later. So let's talk about combat here in the world of NightZero, aka the anime Brown Dust. Now, if you played Brown Dust before, a lot of these little combat tactics you're gonna pick up on quite quickly. But if you've never played Brown Dust before, fear not, there's a lot of quality of life and a lot of streamlining when it comes to kind of signifying what characters can do what. So let me kind of explain what's going on here. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and set up a combat scenario here to kind of better explain my point. So this character right here, as you guys can see, he has a green arrow pointing upwards. This signifies that this character is a jumper character. And basically what jumper characters can do, they can jump over the very first line in your defense to attack the person directly behind. So as you guys can see right here, he is jumping over my defender right here to attack the character that I have behind. That's not what you want. What you want to do is basically set up a defender that can block jumpers. Now, as you guys can see, this character right here has the same exact icon as this character, but it's pink with a wall in front of it, which means this character can block jumpers. That way, you can actually protect the character directly behind. Pretty straightforward, but there's more. Hold. Let's go ahead and set up another scenario here once again. This character right here is a sneaker character. Now, the character has kind of the same concept. It bypasses the character that you have in front, but it doesn't hit the character directly behind. It goes against the character that is all the way in the back line of your formation. So see how this works? Instead of hitting this character right here, he actually sneaks behind my character in front to hit the character I have way back here in the back. Now that's a few different things as far as the combat tactics and what you need to set up for and what you need to look out for. Once again, in this little scenario, what I'm gonna do, I'll put a sneak defender right here, which means now he tries to sneak behind in my back line, but he is stopped by this character right here, who is basically designed to block sneak characters. So that's kind of how that works. So that's combat here in the world of NightZero. Obviously, the more you play this game, the more strategies and the more tactics that you're gonna have to come up with. Of course, you're gonna have to balance having a good offense and a good defense at the same exact time. So all my Brown Dust veterans out there, this is gonna look very familiar. Obviously, there's gonna be a little bit more to it as you get into PvP and high-end content, but that's kind of the overall theme of the combat here in the world of NightZero. Now, as you guys can see, I do have it on auto with max speed going on here. And I don't think they'll be able to penetrate my back lines at all. And obviously I have a pretty strong squad here. Thanks to all the re-rolling that's available in this game, I shouldn't have too much of an issue defeating this content here. Now, should you play this game over Brown Dust? To be honest, I don't even know how to answer that question because I feel like the combat itself is so similar in a way. Maybe you play this game because the characters are more animated and it's more anime. As you guys can see, there's no little pint-sized characters in this game. All the characters are full-size 3D combat models, so that might win you over Brown Dust. Also, it looks like this game is going to kind of follow the tried and true flow of hero collectors where they have like constant character events and things of that nature. That's something I'm going to show you once we get out of this combat scenario here. There you go, just 3-starred it. Very similar to Brown Dust when it comes to what you need to do to 3-star certain stages. But that is combat here in the world of NightZero. Now this is what I was kind of alluding to earlier. Right off the bat, the game does have some event stories that are going to be opening up tomorrow. So I assume this is going to be kind of a story-based event where you can maybe get this character for free, perhaps. Who knows? We'll find out in one day. So that's that. In addition to that, there's also a thing called book summons, which is actually pretty neat as well. So in addition to getting characters in events, which I assume is going to be the case, you can also get characters by just doing different milestones. People that have played Epic 7, this is going to look very familiar. As you complete different milestones, once you have completed all of them, you can summon that character flat out for free, which is actually pretty cool as well. So that is that. That's combat. Those are characters. Let's talk about what other gameplay modes are currently in the game. You have a thing called Subjugate, and we're gonna go ahead and jump in here right away. I've actually haven't done this mode because I wanted to save my turns. Since you only get 3 turns per day, I wanted to make sure that I captured these turns on video. So let's go ahead and take a look at this little boss encounter. Now, one other thing that I want to kind of make note of, you can actually make the graphics of these characters look better. My graphics are currently on medium because BlueStacks and LD Player, it wouldn't allow it to go up to high graphic settings. So if you're on your cell phone or something like that, you can probably make the graphics look quite a bit better than what you see on your screen right now. But here is a little mode right here called Subjugate where you fight boss encounters. Pretty straightforward. Now there's probably a better formation that I can set up to kind of min-max my damage here, but this definitely reminds me of Brown Dust where you do have boss encounters that you can kind of tackle every single day as well. Nice little voiceovers going. Cool little background music as well. I might be able to pull this one off, you never know. I think we're going to be able to pull this off. I wonder if it's going to be one of those type of boss encounters where every single time you kill it, it gets stronger, but we're going to actually find that out together. Because you are donezo, buddy boy. GG. Yeah. And there you go. So yeah, it's exactly what I think it is. So the more you do these bosses, the stronger they get. This was only level 1. All right. That's exactly what I thought it would be. I don't want to actually do more of that. So that's that mode there. In addition, you also have, and this is another mode that I wanted to save for this video because there was only one opportunity to do it. So you know what? We're going to figure this mode out live in a second. I'm gonna pretend like I'm ending the video by doing a summoning session, and then I'm gonna end the video in that abyss mode to kind of see exactly what's going on with that one. So here is the summoning. So here is Susano or Susano, but he's a dude. He is a dude. I'm actually gonna go for a generic summon instead. I don't want any male characters on my team. So I'll kind of show you what the summoning animation looks like here. Got Agni there, shout out to Smite. Hashtag. We got Pele, okay, bouncing on like a kettleball or some sort. I don't know what's going on there. All right, all right, very cool. These are all just our characters though. Can we get some SRs to kind of show off some of the more intricate characters? Maybe. It might be one of those games where it shows you all of your R characters first. There goes Gabriel. Maybe it shows all your R characters before it starts showing you your SRs. Lots of like Uchiha stuff in here. I love it. All right. Oh boy. Am I going to get any good summons here? More R, basic rare characters. Wow. All right. What a shutout so far. Okay, I don't know how many I have left, but it's... Oh my god, I got shut out! There's no guarantee SR on that one? Wow. All right. Well, that was my summoning session. That was terrible. But all right. Fine. Before we go into this Abyss mode, just like in most hero collectors, there is an arena mode where you basically go against the AI opponents here. You can also throw this on consecutive battle. So if you just want to just kind of set up your offense defense here and just go consecutive battle to kind of burn out all of your tokens, you can do that. I'm already going against someone that's stronger than me, but that's okay. So let's go out of here. Oh, I just forfeited that? I sure did, just by clicking the enter button. Wow, that's crazy. All right, it signed me up just by clicking that. All right, so this is Abyss mode, and this is what I wanted to kind of save the latter part of the video for because I didn't quite understand what was going on. Found a treasure chest, okay. I don't know if this is like a choose your own adventure type of mode here. I'm just gonna continue to select the middle card here. Powerful encounter. Okay. I'm gonna go for the weak encounter here. Go ahead and load my squad. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I thought that said 10,000. I'm gonna be able to destroy you guys quite easily. Really wish I could show you guys max graphics, but unfortunately, LD player and BlueStacks just don't want to play nice with the high graphics setting. For whatever reason, just says that this device is not capable of high graphics when it clearly is. Who knows? But it looks as if this is going to be kind of like a choose your own adventure, kind of a labyrinth mode-esque type thing, where you kind of bounce around, you select cards, you get treasure chests, you do encounters. I wonder if there are buffs as well. Let's at least see if there are buffs included. If it is, that means it's kind of like a labyrinth mode. Out of AFK Arena, League of Angels, Mobile Legends Adventure, all those games. Max speed doesn't really feel that fast though, I gotta say. There's a basic 1-time setting, there's ×2 setting, but max speed doesn't really feel that fast, I must say. All right, sure, save it. Let's keep going. Let's see what else is in this. Always gonna pick the middle card. I got 2 watch points. All right, found a treasure chest. Okay. And there's a store associated with this as well. Recovers mana. So there's not necessarily buffs, but there are ways to kind of top off your squad as you go through this little abandoned town, powerful encounter. So yeah, that kind of looks like what that is. You are way too strong, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video by doing this encounter right here. So that looks like what it is. So basically this game contains basically a story mode with different difficulty levels. You have arena, you have this boss rush mode, you have Abyss, and there's only 2 modes that I was not able to unlock in this video. So if you're looking for a little bit more content, there is a little something left for you after you complete the game on 110 hard. Once you complete that stage, you'll unlock the other 2 modes in this game, and that's basically it. So I've kind of showed you everything. And of course, there is a guild feature as well, but inside the guild, there's nothing that I saw that was too special other than being able to log in and have a guild. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, hello, Flame Breath. There you go. I mean, from an aesthetic standpoint, it definitely looks way better than Brown Dust for sure. Just having way more animations, full-size characters, different frames of animations, because Brown Dust has animations, but it's like 1 or 2 frames of animation. This is actually full-blown 3D combat models. So I probably should have went for an easier fight difficulty-wise, because I actually don't know what happens when your characters die in these little modes here. So we're gonna find out. I thought I was gonna end the video, but apparently I am not, because I either need to lose or win so I can see what happens to your squad as they start to kind of get torn apart here. But this is another incentive to make sure that you set up your formation optimally, because as you guys can see, I got ripped apart. I tried to throw in a generic formation and it just did not work out in my favor. Luckily, my front line is really, really strong. That's where I've been basically throwing all my EXP potions into. My Amaterasu. Okay. We should be able to destroy you guys really quickly here. Yeah, I feel like max speed should be just a slight bit faster. Wow, we've basically lost our entire squad except for our tanks. Down you go. All right. So let's take a look at what happens. Now, I'm just going to click save. Just for YouTube's sake. Let's see. Yeah, they stay dead. They stay dead. Don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure you set up a good formation. Don't let them die. Found a treasure chest. I wonder if there's a way that I can resurrect in here as well. Let's see. Always pick the middle card. Restores HP, but does not resurrect anyone. I'm 50% done though, so had I actually done this intelligently... Ah, I'm out. Let me out. I'll be back later. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying earlier, the guild didn't really seem like there was anything going on inside the guild. That's pretty much it. Yeah, nothing crazy when it comes to guild. So that is pretty much the game. Like I said, you have your story on multiple difficulty levels. You have the event story that should be coming tomorrow. You have PvP, and then over here in mission, you have your raid bosses. You have that abyss mode that I just showed you right here. And here are the two modes that I haven't had a chance to unlock. But once you defeat stage 110 on hard, you'll be able to unlock these. And as you guys can see, these are based on certain days as well. So that, my friends, is that. So once again, my name is FG3000, and guess what this game also has? I know you guys can't wait to hear. Look at this, tried and true, dispatch mode. You send your little characters out on missions, they come back with goodies. After 2, 4, 8 minutes, there you go. Exploration, dispatch, in every game. We're used to it at this point. Now, I am done. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. This was a look at NightZero, word I can't pronounce. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.